Croutons and cheese await! James, my dog. Driver. Tom.
A rich broth with seasoned croutons and a 4-cheese blend. Tim Hortons' new French onion soup, just $2.59. Always a great value.
This is indubitably
always Tim Hortons.
good.
There's another pretty cool little feature I'll show you, which is the gas cap, right? There isn't one. You wouldn't think it, but just little things like not having your hands smell like gas. You know, technology.
Everybody loves when they come in at night, I can change the color of the lighting. I keep it at pink, though, because that's what I would do if I could make a car, you know, I'd have pink lights in it.
For coaches, the game starts long before the puck drops. They know what their players need during the game and before. And with a range of quick, nourishing ways to feed active families, Chunky Soups support the vital role of nutrition and coaching in our communities. To nominate a coach who makes a difference, go to ChunkyMVC.ca. The Chunky Most Valuable Coach will win $25,000 in prizing for their athletes and community. Campbell's Chunky.
As a business owner, wouldn't you like to spend more time on your business and less time on your banking? CIBC allows you to do just that by being the only bank to offer a business account with unlimited transactions, withdrawals, bill payments, and account transfers, all for one low monthly fee. The new CIBC Unlimited Business Operating Account. Spending more time on business and less time on banking. Now that's worth a talk.
When the stars hit the dance floor, anything can happen. Tonight.
Who will glide to the top?
You took me there!
Who will stumble along the way?
You need posture, you need passion, you need performance. I want to cry.
It will be a dance to remember. And remember, it's live!
Dancing with the Stars. Tonight at 8, 7 Central on CTV.
Excuse me, sir. Where am I?
In Gallagher's pasture.
She has won Academy Awards for her portrayals of a boxer and a transgender teen, but now Hilary Swank is reaching new heights playing Amelia Earhart in her new film, Amelia. Hilary joins us now from Los Angeles. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
When I think of I mean, you've played some incredibly powerful women in your past, and certainly Million Dollar Baby, women overcoming tremendous obstacles. How does playing Amelia Earhart kind of rank with the characters you've played before? Because this time, you know, it's a true story. She's an icon. She's, you know, historical.
Yes, absolutely. You know, I think more people have come up to me and said that they want to see this movie over really any movies I've ever been in, and I think that is because of who I played, Amelia. I think people are really drawn to her, not only because she was a woman who was living her dream, and but I think it was also because she was a woman who really made no apologies for living the life she wanted for herself. And you know, that's not only ahead of the 20s and 30s and what she lived, but I think that really encompasses what we struggle with now in 2009.
And you actually had to learn to fly. You did fly for this film, right?
Yes, absolutely. You can't play Amelia Earhart and not learn how to fly, right?
So what was that? Were you frightened of that? I mean, you know, is it something that you had wanted to do before this?
I have wanted to learn how to fly. I like to do things like that. I mean, I jump out of airplanes and I bungee jump, and so I was excited to take on that challenge.
Do you think, I mean, I don't know if you're even going to have time for this, but do you think that you would go for a pilot's license?
Absolutely, actually. I would have gotten my license if the studio would have let me fly solo, which you have to do in order to get your license.
What do you think, if any, are the similarities between an Amelia Earhart character and you. And I only ask that because, you know, you've said before your mom told you, you know, you can do anything that you want to do. And then, you know, your acceptance speech, of course, when you said, I'm just a girl from the trailer park who had a dream. How much of that is similar to you?
Well, I think we both, she was from Kansas, I'm from Nebraska, so we have, you know, we're both from the Midwest. We both come from humble beginnings. We both, you know, had a dream, and she lived her dream. I'm thankfully living mine. But, you know, she was an adventurer. I love an adventure. She loved to travel. Traveling has been one of the most incredible things that I've experienced in my life. But, you know, I think Amelia was just so brave in how she lived her life and so honest, and I think that's what people are relating to. She was an extraordinary person who stuck up for other people and was inspired by the strength of other women. Truly remarkable.
Yeah, for sure. And Hilary, but, you know, before I let you go, I just want to ask you about your cause and what you believe in terms of pet adoption.
Yes, I have 2 adopted dogs, an adopted parrot, and I partnered with IM's Home for the Holidays because I believe in what they stand for. Last year they worked on getting 1 million pets adopted. This year we've upped it to 1.5. There are 8 million animals that need a home. A lot of people during October through January bring animals home for the holidays. So I'm trying to encourage people, if they do want to get a pet for a loved one, to go to their local shelter and adopt an animal that needs a home.
Hilary Swank, great pleasure to talk to you. Happy flying, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Coming up on Canada AM in 15 minutes, controversial cancer cures. Suzanne Summers looks at some alternative treatments in her new book, Knockout. In 27 minutes, Canada's favorite dancer. We will talk to winner Tara Jean Bobowicz about last night's dramatic finale.
On October 27th,
I've never flown one of these before. First time, actually.
you can take off with one of the coolest movies of the year.
Mayday! We're losing altitude! That's just weird!
Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs on Blu-ray and DVD October 27th.
Have some fun with that truck. Okay, time's up. Here you go. That's a nice one. I made that.
It's a piece of junk. Yeah. I want the red truck.
Well, you can't have the red truck. See, that was a limited time offer only. It's right here in the fine print.
Even kids know it's wrong to hide behind fine print. Why don't banks? Introducing Ally. Our rates will always be among the top, with nothing buried in the fine print. It's just the right thing to do.
Max, eat your ice cream.
Europe's best. We only freeze the best.
It may still be 2009 everywhere else, but at your local Ford store, it's 2010. And during the Ford 2010 Right Here, Right Now event, we're welcoming the early arrival of our 2010 lineup with special offers, like 0% purchase financing for 48 months on selected 2010 models with our latest innovations, safety, and design. So hurry into your Ontario Ford store. It all ends November 2nd.
It's flu season. You've got to be prepared. Doctors and pharmacists recommend Cold Effects. Its active ingredient is clinically proven to help reduce the frequency, severity, and duration of cold and flu symptoms by boosting your immune system. Stop the flu in its tracks with Cold Effects.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by new McCain Deep and Delicious Singles. 100 calories of cool, irresistible goodness. McCain, it's all good.
The driving to work routine for people in Ontario will no longer include using the phone. Drivers are banned from using handheld cell phones and all other electronic devices. It's not the first such ban in the country, but it is the biggest. CTV's Janice Golding reports.
Come Monday, if you pick up your cell phone while driving, you could be hearing from someone like Constable Hugh Smith.
Once your hand has this device, whether you're talking or not, or whether it's in your hand, it's occupying it, we will stop you.
That means no texting, no dialing, no using your GPS.
That's not bad.
The new law is driving people to places like Best Buy on the hunt for new headsets.
So I just don't want to get a ticket or anything.
It's been tremendously busy. We've been filling our shelves a couple of times a day.
They're selling out that quickly.
That's right.
The electronic stores may be busy, but when we hit the street, we